Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 luxury cars in the world for 2025. Now, I know what you're thinking. Luxury cars? Isn't that a bit like saying delicious haggis? Well, you might have a point, but hear me out. These aren't your average bloated barges for ferrying around overfed CEOs. From cutting-edge technology to unparalleled comfort, these cars represent the pinnacle of automotive excellence. We're talking about the kind of luxury that would make a sultan feel like he's roughing it, the kind of technology that would make Elon Musk jealous, and the kind of comfort that would make a baby fall asleep in a hurricane. So buckle up, grab a cuppa or a bottle of champagne if you're feeling fancy. And join me as we delve into the world of automotive opulence. First up, we've got the Rolls-Royce Phantom, the car that's basically a palace on wheels. It's been the epitome of luxury for decades, and frankly, the 2025 model doesn't disappoint. This thing is about as subtle as a brick through a window, but in a good way, of course. It's got presence gravitas, the kind of aura that makes you want to bow as it drives past. And the interior? Don't even get me started. We're talking enough leather to make a herd of cows weep, wood veneers that would make a rainforest jealous, and enough technology to launch a space shuttle. You can practically smell the cigar smoke and old money wafting from its plush seats, but don't think for a minute that this car is stuck in the past. Underneath that imposing exterior beats a heart of pure technological brilliance. We're talking a hybrid powertrain that's smoother than a freshly paved road and quieter than a church mouse. And let's not forget the self-driving capabilities. Yes, you heard me right, this land yacht can practically drive itself, which is probably for the best because, let's be honest, anyone who can afford this car probably has better things to do than steer. Next up, we've got the Bentley Flying Spur, a car that's about as British as a cup of tea and a good queue. But unlike your average queue, this Bentley is anything but slow. Under the hood, you'll find a monstrous engine with enough power to tow a small country, and trust me, it sounds like it too. This thing roars like a lion on a caffeine bender, but in a refined, dignified sort of way, of course. Now, some might say that a car this big and luxurious shouldn't be able to go this fast. To them I say, have another cuppa and shut your gob. The Flying Spur is the perfect blend of luxury and performance, like a perfectly tailored Savile Row suit that can outrun a cheetah. Inside, it's exactly what you'd expect from a Bentley leather so soft you'll want to sleep on it, wood trim that looks like it was carved by Michelangelo himself, and enough technology to make your head spin. But the real beauty of the Flying Spur is that it's just as happy cruising down the motorway as it is carving up a twisty back road. It's a true driver's car disguised as a luxury limousine. Moving on to the Mercedes Maybach S-Class, a car that's about as technologically advanced as it gets. I mean, this thing makes a spaceship look like an abacus. From its augmented reality heads-up display to its massaging seats that can simulate hot stones, the S-Class is packed with more gadgets than a James Bond film. And just like Bond's gadgets, they're all incredibly cool and probably a little bit dangerous. But the real star of the show is the ride. This car glides over the road like it's on a magic carpet. You could drive over a pile of Lego and not feel a thing. It's that smooth. And if you're lucky enough to be a passenger, well, you're in for a real treat. The rear seats recline like first-class airline seats, complete with their own entertainment systems and champagne coolers. It's basically a mobile spa on wheels. But the best part, the Maybach S-Class is so quiet you could have a confidential business meeting in the back seat while driving through a war zone, and no one would be the wiser. Now, if you're looking for a car that's a bit more avant-garde, then the Aston Martin Lagonda is for you. This thing looks like it was designed by aliens, and I mean that in the best way possible. Its sleek, futuristic lines are unlike anything else on the road. It's the kind of car that turns heads and makes people wonder if they've accidentally wandered onto the set of a science fiction film. But the Lagonda is more than just a pretty face. It's also packed with cutting-edge technology like its all-electric powertrain that delivers neck-snapping acceleration and a range that'll make you forget all about range anxiety. And the interior? Well, it's just as futuristic as the exterior. Think minimalist design, sustainable materials, and enough screens to make a teenager jealous. But the real magic of the Lagonda is how it makes you feel. This is a car that makes you feel like you're living in the future. A future where cars are more than just machines, they're works of art. The BMW 7 Series, the car for people who want it all. Luxury, performance and technology. It's the automotive equivalent of a Swiss Army knife. Now, some might say that the 7 Series is a bit boring, a bit predictable. To them I say, have you ever driven one? Because this car is anything but boring. Under the hood you'll find a range of powerful engines, from efficient hybrids to fire-breathing V8s. And no matter which engine you choose, you're guaranteed a thrilling driving experience. But the 7 Series isn't just about going fast, it's also about comfort, refinement and technology. The interior is a masterpiece of modern design, with high-quality materials, comfortable seats and an infotainment system that's both intuitive and feature-packed. And let's not forget the self-driving features. The 7 Series can practically drive itself in traffic, which means you can sit back, relax and let the car do the work. But be warned, once you experience the 7 Series blend of luxury, performance and technology, you'll never want to drive anything else. Next up, we have the Audi A8, a car that's all about understated elegance. It's the kind of car that doesn't need to shout about its luxury, it just oozes it from every pore. From its sleek, sophisticated design to its impeccably crafted interior, the A8 is a masterclass in understated luxury. It's the kind of car that you drive when you want to make a statement without saying a word. But don't let the A8's understated nature fool you. This is still a car that's packed with technology, performance and comfort. Under the hood, you'll find a range of powerful and efficient engines, from smooth V6s to potent V8s. And the interior is a technological tour de force with a digital instrument cluster, a head-up display, and a touchscreen infotainment system that's both responsive and easy to use. But the real beauty of the A8 is its ride quality. This car glides over the road like it's on a cloud, soaking up bumps and imperfections with ease. It's the kind of car that makes you feel like you're floating on air. Now, let's talk about the Lexus LS, a car that's synonymous with Japanese luxury. It's the kind of car that's known for its reliability, its comfort, and its attention to detail. The LS has always been a bit of an underdog in the luxury car world, but don't let that fool you. This is a car that can hold its own against the best of the best. From its bold, distinctive design to its meticulously crafted interior, the LS is a car that exudes quality. The interior in particular is a work of art, with handcrafted wood trim, supple leather upholstery and an almost obsessive attention to detail. But the LS isn't just about luxury, it's also about technology. The 2025 model is packed with advanced features like a massive touchscreen infotainment system, a head-up display, and a comprehensive suite of driver assistance features. And let's not forget about the LS's legendary reliability. This is a car that's built to last, and it shows. If you're looking for a luxury car that will stand the test of time, the Lexus LS is a great option. Now, for those who like their luxury with a side of adrenaline, we have the Porsche Panamera. It's the kind of car that can take you from a board meeting to a track day without breaking a sweat. The Panamera has always been a bit of an enigma, a four-door sports car that's both practical and exhilarating, and the 2025 model is no different. From its sleek, athletic design to its driver-focused interior, the Panamera is a car that's designed to thrill. The interior is a perfect blend of luxury and sportiness, with supportive leather seats, a sporty steering wheel, and a high-tech infotainment system. But the real magic of the Panamera lies under the hood. With a range of powerful engines, from turbocharged V6s to twin-turbocharged V8s, the Panamera is seriously quick. And thanks to Porsche's legendary handling prowess, it's also incredibly agile for a car of its size. So if you're looking for a luxury car that can keep up with your active lifestyle, the Porsche Panamera is definitely worth a look. Next up we have the Maserati Quattroporte, a car that embodies Italian style and passion. It's the kind of car that makes you want to put on a sharp suit, grab a cappuccino and cruise down the Amalfi Coast. The Quattroporte has always been a bit of a heartthrob in the luxury car world, with its sleek, seductive lines and its throaty exhaust note. And the 2025 model is no different. From its elegant, understated design to its luxurious, leather-lined interior, the Quattroporte is a car that oozes sophistication. The interior, in particular, is a feast for the senses, with high-quality materials, exquisite craftsmanship, and a level of attention to detail that's rare in this day and age. But the Quattroporte isn't just about looks, it's also about performance. With a range of powerful engines, from turbocharged V6s to Ferrari-derived V8s, the Quattroporte is no slouch. And thanks to its sharp handling and its responsive steering, it's also a joy to drive. So if you're looking for a luxury car that combines Italian flair with exhilarating performance, the Maserati Quattroporte is a great option. And last but not least, we have the Jaguar XJ, a car that seamlessly blends classic British design with modern technology. It's the kind of car that turns heads wherever it goes without being flashy or ostentatious. The XJ has always been a bit of a design icon, with its long, sleek hood, its short rear deck, and its distinctive grille. And the 2025 model is no different. It takes all the classic design cues that we've come to love about the XJ and updates them for the modern era. But the XJ is more than just a pretty face, it's also a technological tour de force. The interior is a masterpiece of modern design with a digital instrument cluster, a head-up display and a large touchscreen infotainment system. And under the hood you'll find a range of powerful and efficient engines, including hybrid and electric options. But the real magic of the XJ is how it makes you feel. This is a car that makes you feel special, like you've arrived. It's the kind of car that you drive when you want to make a statement, but you don't need to shout about it. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the top luxury cars of 2025. From the opulence of the Rolls-Royce Phantom to the sporty elegance of the Jaguar XJ, these cars represent the pinnacle of automotive achievement. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Personally, I'm torn between the Lagonda's futuristic styling and the raw power of the flying spur. It's a tough choice, but hey, that's the beauty of the luxury car market. There's something for everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And until next time, drive safe and drive in style.